In today's episode, I will be discussing ozone and how you can use it therapeutically. Also, I will be taking you guys with me as I receive a 10-pass ozone infusion at my favorite biohacking facility in West Hollywood. So let's discuss what ozone is first off. Ozone is a gas. Think of it as a version of oxygen on steroids. It has one additional atom making it O3, whereas oxygen is O2. So why am I getting a 10-pass ozone infusion? I recently had some labs done at Next Health that came back showing a little bit higher mercury and lead levels than I would like. And ozone has been used for decades to mitigate heavy metal toxicity. It's also been a very efficacious treatment for people suffering with Lyme disease and other viruses, pathogens, or mold issues. Because viruses, pathogens, and mold cannot survive in a highly oxygenated environment. While I cannot make any medical claims, I personally have sent my loved ones and clients when antibiotics have not worked for infections such as staph infection or even a really gnarly case of strep throat. And in my experience, most of my clients and friends felt immediate relief when nothing else worked. And there's really no downside to ozone therapy except it's unsafe to inhale. There are other ways that you can use ozone therapeutically, which I will discuss in a later episode. So how does the ozone 10-pass infusion work? First, a trusted nurse or health practitioner will put in an IV and pull out 1 quart of blood at a time and spin it in this fancy ozone machine, infusing it with ozone and then pushing it back into your bloodstream. After it's pushed back, this will be done 10 more times. Ozone is not a very well-known therapy out there, at least in the US. So admittedly, it is a bit pricey at the moment. Like with anything, the more demand there is for a therapy, the price will eventually drop to fit consumer requests. If you or a loved one are suffering from something such as Lyme disease or autoimmunity, or even a virus you can't get rid of, I highly recommend you make the investment to get an ozone infusion, or look for a later episode on how you can do ozone at home using a medical grade ozone device. I hope you guys found this episode useful, and please like, share, and leave any comments if you have any questions.